Yeah, you look great.
Thank you.
All right. See, Mom, I got a Valentine after all. Oh, that's so sweet. That would do me no good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good.
It's nice of you to be here. It is Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Is this a good holiday for you? Because people, if you're with somebody, it can be great. If you're not with somebody, it could just suck.
It's kind of in the middle. You know, I don't really have anybody,
Right.
you know, strong like that.
Yeah, but in the past, has it always been a good...
Yeah, in the past, it was all great.
Yeah, right. Well, no shy of things to do, that's for sure. Congratulations on the 5 Grammys. I haven't even seen you since, so that's just awesome.
Thank you so much.
That must have felt good, right? I mean, that's a lot. I mean, you won how many billboards? 8?
Yeah, 8. That's crazy.
Tell me about that night. Like, what is it like when they call your name for the 8th time? Like, what do you say when you? What did you say on the 8th?
Actually, what happened was there were a couple of them that were not televised, so I really didn't even know. Like, it was a lot of talk. You know, you got 8, you got 8, but I really didn't know. So when they called me for the 1, and I went up there, and there was 8 awards on the podium. When I was ready to walk away, I only had 1 in my hand, and they're like, "Oh, all of those are yours." And I'm like, "Oh my God."
Well, you've just finished putting out this book. Tell me about this. This is Foolish, Unfoolish, Reflections of Love.
Love.
What is this, book of what? Poetry?
Yeah, it's a book of poetry, and it has, like, reflections and kind of reasons and influences that made me write the kind of poetry that I've written in the book. And it has, like, certain experiences that I've gone through in my life that kind of influenced the records that I wrote on the album. So, like, the first time I got a hickey, or the first
Tell me
time...
about the first time you got a hickey. What page is that on? Oh, it's right here. First time I got a hickey. 8th grade? What? No, I'm kidding. No, that's not in there. Would you read something for us? Just give us an idea. Would you mind? It's Valentine's Day. I figure there might be something kind of romantic. People at home. Maybe we could dim the lights a little bit. Perfect.
It's a little moody in here. All right, this is a poem. It's called Imagine. I'll just read a little snippet. It says, every morning I'm thanking my stars. Feel so lucky having you in my arms. Wouldn't be the same without you, babe. There's not a thing about you I would change. I'm incomplete when you're far away. And when you're here, you make me whole again. At first, I really didn't trust it or believe it. I found someone who made me say this and mean it. Couldn't imagine life without you. I want to wrap my arms around you. You're like a miracle in the month of May. I just want to kiss your face.
Who's that about? Is it always about some? Is everything in here about
honestly,
something, somebody?
Yeah.
Right. You don't want to say who it is, but why isn't that a song? Why is it in this book? And how do you decipher?
To be honest, some of the poems are records that really just didn't make the album.
Right.
But, I mean, a lot of it is just, you know, how I felt at that time. And what would happen in the book, the way the book is structured, like after that poem, it's a reason why I wrote the poem. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it kind of shows, okay, what influenced me, what real experience influenced me to write something like
You got to read this one. This one's my favorite. It's called 3-Way. I'm not kidding.
Oh, gosh.
Dim the lights again. Read slow. This is 3-Way by Ashanti. From the book Foolish, Unfoolish.
There's been something on my mind. I want to let it out today.
Yeah.
I heard that you've been conversating with this girl from around my way. Now, I'm not jumping to conclusions. I just want to know the deal. Yeah, I trust you, but I want to know if you can keep it real.
That's right, and can we all hook up together? You know, a little 3-Way. Read the reason for that poem, right? That was about, you had a guy at the time, but you were talking about this other chick in the neighborhood, and you were kind of feeling her, too.
No,
you were like, yo, 3-Way.
No.
Isn't that what it's about? Clearly that's what it's about.
Not at all. Not at all. This is about, this girl I heard.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, it's about this guy that apparently was cheating on me, and there's a girl running her mouth about it. So I've been hearing that them two was messing around, so I decided to call her and ask her what's going on, and then have him on the line so we could find out who's telling the truth and who's lying.
Did that happen to you?
I ain't telling. No.
Well, it did, right? I mean, it must have.
Kind of, sort of.
And what happened? Who was lying? Can you tell us the end result?
I'm single. No.
Oh, really? That's because, how come you are single? Do you mind me asking? And you don't have to get broad. Just keep it, you know.
I mean, honestly, the honest truth is just in this business, there's a lot that the significant other has to deal with. Right. You know, me, I'm around guys 24/7, the whole Murder Inc. I'm never home. You know, I'm in a different state every single day. So, When you don't see that person, and it's kind of a trust issue because...
There's also other guys in the business
exactly.
that can kind of get that.
I don't know. I never get a chance to really just get to know someone because I ain't the type of girl that,
Right.
I see you in the one state and the next state it's a different guy. It's not like that. So I don't really have the time to sit and just,
right.
chill out with him.
Everybody thinks that you and Ja are together.
And that's the other thing. I mean, it's so crazy because me and Isha are cool. I'm cool with his kids, and it's nothing like that. You know what I mean? So.
It's just ignorant people in the media, they see you guys because you have so many songs
Yeah.
together. Did you guys ever mean to do that many songs, or was it because like Always on Time was just big and you thought, this is something special here, let's do another one and another
You know
one?
what it is? With Irv and Ja, it's all about hit music. You know what I mean? So when we're in the studio and collectively together, we're all coming up with ideas and just coming up with creativity. It's all about what's going to sell and what's going to be hot and what the people are going to relate to. You know what I mean? So
Right.
when we're in there, we're like, yo, this sounds hot. Get Sean on the hook. Let Ja do his verse. You know what I mean? And it's all about the creativity. So it's not necessarily patented out like, okay, we definitely have to do a song this year together. You know?
And now is now. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I got some time. Right? I got to talk about your acting because I know you just did Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That was very cool. You enjoying that?
Yeah, it was very educational. It was more than I anticipated as far as the work.
Working with the sword, though. Yeah.
Oh, God.
And can I show the clip? I want to, because I think it's cool. American Dreams, you were on a show here on NBC.
Oh, my God.
And this is cool because you portrayed Dionne Warwick. Why do you say that? You didn't like it?
Did you see my hair? Oh, my God.
Let's roll the clip.
Did you see my lipstick?
Let's roll the clip. Here's Ashanti
You're
on
in trouble,
NBC's
Carson.
American Dream. Come on. It's
You're
good.
in
I think it's good.
If you see me walking down the street and I start to cry each time we meet, walk on by, walk on by.
Pretty quiet today.
I guess I just have a lot on my mind.
Look what we're about to do.
Yeah.
In private, 'cause each time I see you, I'll break down and cry.
Take it by surprise, huh?
Yeah.
Walk on by. Walk on by.
There you go. The longest clip in late night history. There's Ashanti portraying Dionne Warwick in American Dreams. And it's cool when the camera pans past the black and the white, they're actually rolling in real footage. So you had to match Dionne.
It was actual black and white. It was kind of hot.
And sing like her, I guess.
Yeah,
Did well.
I went into the studio and we recorded it that day, and then after a couple of hours we did the show.
You went
So.
and shot to. I'm going to let you go in just a second, but I want to ask you, when you were getting started, because I know there's a lot of young people that watch this, and they're big fans, and they want to see how they can break into it. For you, you didn't even really have too much of a demo tape, right? What did you do? You went into buildings and just started singing?
Yeah, I had to do the acapella way, the all the way real, when, you're sitting, you're in the room with all the A&Rs, and they're sitting at a big, long wooden table, and they're staring at you, and they're like, okay, why should we sign you?
And did you have the courage to just start singing?
I had to.
Why didn't you have a demo tape?
The money, it's like $3,000 an hour to go in and record. You have to pay producers. You have to parking in the city.
Right.
Like, it's crazy. It's a lot of
So
money
you
that
get the
goes
meeting,
into
and
it.
you would just go in and sing in front of them. And what would you sing? Was it earlier music? Was it your own original stuff?
I used to sing this little Mary J. Blige snippet all the time.
Will you sing me a little bit of it?
A little bit?
Yeah.
Well, should I
I want
sing
you
him
to-
a little bit? Yes.
I want you to put yourself back when you were young and you were in the business and you were scared and you just had to let it all go. I wanted to hear what it sounded like.
Oh, God. Well, I used to do a little snippet of Sweet Thing. You are my heat, you make me weak with your desire. Love me, child, my whole life long. Is be right or be wrong. I just want to satisfy you, 'cause you're not mine, I can't deny it. Don't you hear me talking, baby? Love me now or I'll go crazy.
Where do I sign? Excellent. Thank you. Ashanti, everybody. Check out the book, Foolish, Unfoolish. We'll be right back with the stand-up comedy when we get back right after this. Mr. Burr.